I spent over $3 million on this one tactic that I'm going to talk about, and it's by far the best thing that's driven me results in the last 12 months. The funny part is I haven't even recouped my money yet, but I'm pretty confident that it was one of my best investments that I ever made. And today, I'm going to tell you the best lessons I learned from this experience. Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and I spent $3 million on this marketing tactic, and here's what I learned. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. That way, as I release more content like this, you'll get notified. And if you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. So you're probably wondering at this point, what's this tactic? This tactic was building a tool called Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest is the most popular area on neilpatel.com and is the best investment that I've made in. Funny enough, as recording this video, I've been doing this for almost 3 years, but it's the last 12 months that I've really doubled down and spent the majority of the money. So lesson number 1, capitalize on existing market demand. I didn't come up with the idea of creating Ubersuggest. I bought it, it was already out there. And if you don't have the money to buy a tool, you don't have to either. You can just go to Code Canyon and get some code for $10 and you literally can find a tool on almost everything. Won't be as good as Ubersuggest, but still, it's a great start. And what I mean by capitalize on existing market demand, there's a lot of entrepreneurs that go and want to create new businesses that haven't ever been done before. That's hard. What's easier is you find a big wide open TAM. TAM is known as a total addressable market, a big market, and you want to go after there and create a tool or find a tool that already exists and buy it for $5, $10, $20 and add it to your website. That's the biggest thing, because if you create the best tool in a small TAM, you're not going to get that much love. It's just like I have an A/B testing calculator on my website. You want to know what the biggest issue is? It's not the tool. People love it. It's that not too many people care about an A/B testing calculator. On the flip side, over $100 billion a year gets spent on Google Ads. People want to learn how to get rankings. That's a big market. And you can use Code Canyon to try to figure out what kind of tools would be good in your sector. And you can use Google Trends to see what's big and what's popular in your space. Lesson number 2, give something away for free can really help you get market share and traffic. Look, all the tools do what Ubersuggest does. And many of them are paid, and they may even do some things better than Ubersuggest. By offering a combination of features for free that other people pay for, I've grown Ubersuggest to roughly 3 million visitors a month, over 15 million page views, and roughly 740,000 unique monthly visitors. And if you look at a lot of the competitors who are in the SEO space, I'm getting a ton of traffic compared to them. Why? Because I have something for free. Something for free does really well. Even if you're not as good as your competition, people rather have free over paid. The third lesson I learned is it's expensive to build something amazing. Look, if you want to build something amazing like I did at Ubersuggest, it's really expensive. Just the server cost alone is over $1 million a year. That's a lot of money. I wouldn't recommend doing what I did with Ubersuggest. I would do it on a much smaller scale and release more tools within your segment, and you can end up making up the traffic without having to spend as much money as I did. That was one of the biggest mistakes, and that's why I recommended Code Canyon to you. I don't have affiliation to Code Canyon. Heck, I don't even know who owns them. All I know is you can find tools for pennies on the dollar, and once you start getting traction and you start monetizing by getting leads or sales indirectly, then by all means, you can start paying more money for developers or designers, but start off small and get traction before you go all in. That's a big mistake that I made. The fourth lesson I had is you need to focus on what's working. Look, with Ubersuggest, I have a ton of features, but you'll find that over time, I've still kept the app usable. Why? Because I've cut the features that no one uses. I used to have a report that just shows you the people who rank in the top 100. And you could also find that data in other areas in Ubersuggest, but this was just one report. No one used it, not even 1%. Why would I keep that report up forever? No one cares for it. So keep deleting and removing things that others aren't using. If you want good growth, you need to obsess about the user. Focus on them. They're all that matters. I don't focus on my competition like an SEMrush or Ahrefs. They're amazing people. Like I've met Tim in person. He's a great guy. I've met some of the SEMrush people in person as well, like Oleg. Amazing guy. Marina, she's amazing as a president of SEMrush. But I don't obsess about my competition. I obsess about my users. And by obsessing about your users, you're going to do better for them, and that's how you win as well. The next lesson that I ended up learning, focus on usability. Look, people don't just want features, they don't want just something for free, they want something that's usable and easy to understand. If you had to put explanations everywhere in your product or service, that means you're doing something wrong. If something's dead simple to use, you're gonna do well. And to go along with it, I love this quote from Leonardo da Vinci: simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Really try to keep things dead simple. If you can keep things dead simple where a 5-year-old can understand, you're gonna do really well with your marketing. And look, these principles and these concepts, it's not just related to Uber Suggest. It's not just related to a tool that you're gonna put on your website. It's related to any business that you create out there. These principles will help you succeed, so make sure you follow them. And if you need help with your marketing, your traction, growing your business, check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tell other people about the video, share it. And if you have some questions or concerns, leave a comment, I'll answer it and I'll try to help you out.